Love of neighbor cannot be practiced in isolation, and love of God is not possible without loving our neighbor. Dearly beloved in Jesus Christ, welcome to today's Gospel Reflection with Father Anand. Today, 21st August 2026, Friday in the 20th week of the Ordinary Time. The Holy Mother Church remembers Pope Pius X on this day. The Gospel is taken from Gospel of Matthew chapter 22 verses 34 to 40. At the time when the Pharisees heard that Jesus had silenced Sadducees, they gathered together. And one of them, a lawyer, asked him a question to test him. "Teacher, which is the greatest commandment in the law?" And he said to him, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the greatest and first of all commandments. And the second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. On these two commandments depend all the law and the prophets." The Gospel of the Lord. Dearly beloved in Jesus Christ, today the Holy Mother Church remembers Pope Pius X. He was also called a pastoral pope. There was a lot of doctrines coming against Catholic faith, but he, as a supreme pontiff, defended Catholic faith through his writings, teaching, and pastoral care. During his time only, the first code of the canon law was volumized or written into volumes and published, and that forms the base of Catholic faith now. So he was a pastoral care pope, and now we are here to understand the doctrines and the faith of the Catholic Church. Well, the problem is now the modern world or the modern people watered down our Catholic faith with so many ideologies of their own. But when we go back to the roots and see the nuances of Catholic faith, we understand how beautiful is our faith. And all of them were put into Catechism of the Catholic Church and canon law. So if you don't understand them well, if you don't follow them well, we will not be having the nuances of Catholic faith. So, dear preachers and teachers and priests, teach them well to the people. Dear people, understand and don't take them for granted. All the rules are given as a faith annotations for all of us. Secondly, the Gospel speaks about two important laws. And this Gospel has come as a result of the lawyer coming and asking Jesus, which is the greatest of all the commandments? Well, his question may be genuine, but it is clearly told it is to test Jesus. Well, Moses was given only 10 commandments, but the Pharisees and scribes made 613 commandments from the 10. So it's logical to ask, which is the greatest of all? But Jesus summarized the entire law and the Torah on two commandments: love of God and love of neighbor. Well, now I'll tell you something very interesting. There was a time where people moved into the desert to love God. There was a time where people were in seclusion to love of God. But the challenge now for us is we are asked to live in the world, amidst the people, different mentality of the people, but still love God in them. So that's where the challenge lies. It's easy to love God when you're in isolation because there isn't anyone to disturb you. But now we are asked, come, see God in your neighbor and love God. So when you do that, you will be doing the double-fold activity of loving God and loving neighbor. Secondly, imagine you're only the one living in this world. Do you have any possibility to develop hatred towards your neighbor? Obviously, no. But we are called face your neighbor, understand his mentality, and love. So, dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, Jesus summarizes the law and the Torah into two commandments, and those two commandments are interlinked. We cannot love God without love of neighbor. And love of neighbor is not possible in isolation. We have to do with them and live with them. So, it's not easy, but it's possible. It's possible with the help of God. So, let's try to ask God, or let's ask God, Lord, help me to understand these 2 commandments and work on them. God will bless us all. Have a blessed day ahead.